Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. In this video, I want to talk about people who are in powers of authority, people who are in charge, people who, who make decisions. So, stay tuned. Let's talk about that, okay?
Here we go. I won't prepped. Okay.
Gotta look at this camera.
Oh, God. Can you trim all this out?
No, I'm not trimming nothing.
Well, then this is a sucky, intro for
Hard speak word form. All right, thank y'all. All right, welcome back to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. Today's topic is we're gonna be talking about people who are in authority, people who make decisions, and and then folks like me who just carry it out. All right. So where I work, okay, actually at both places I work, I'm just a doer. I'm a laborer. I'm basically a laborer at both places. Okay. I'm not in charge of anything. I mean, I'm in charge of my schedule. I'm in charge of what I do while I'm out. But as far as me actually making decisions about, okay, yeah, this person gets this person don't get that, not my decision, not my call. So we had a situation at work today that has finally come to a head, and management and this I just say a house. This house has been battling back and forth over something, in my opinion, didn't matter that much. Okay, it's never been that serious to me. I didn't care if the house got it. I didn't care if the house didn't get it. I didn't understand why the house couldn't get it, especially since the person who was requesting this had it at their last house. They had it at their last house for another reason. But, I'm like, hey, I don't really see the problem. But wasn't my call, okay? So it caused me to think about some things, as far as people who are in charge and people who make decisions. Do they ever question and talk to the people who are subordinate to them? Do they ever ask their opinion? Do they ever be like, hey, you know what? You work closely in this situation and in this relationship. What do you think is going to happen? And I think back at the times when I have led people. I think it's extremely important to have an open door policy. I think it's important to make sure you listen to the people basically whom you hired or whom you have hired, put in charge of certain areas, and then you override their decisions. I mean, I just find it amazing to me. It's amazing to me that people in leadership don't ask the folks that they have put in in positions to work directly with other folks, and at least find out, why they made the decision, or why, this or that, and of course I'm not privy to all of the information. So, I'm seeing it from my perspective right now. There's always three sides to the story: your side, their side, and then the truth is always in the middle. So I get a mandate down from my boss's boss today to go and do such and such. And this is something that my boss, my direct supervisor, has been dead against for probably a year now, at least 10 months. And their boss finally was like, hey, go and do such and such and such and such. So, of course, when it comes down to me, I just go do it. I don't question nothing. I did give a little full pushback. I was like, hey, if this happens, blase, such and such and such. And, basically, it's neither one of our calls at this point. So, it just causes me to think. Now, I would strongly suggest that in your business, in your church, in your organization, in whatever you're doing, strongly encourage you to listen to the people that are around you. And of course, you're gonna make the final decision. You make the last, especially if you're the president of an organization, you're the CEO, you're in charge, whatever. Of course, you're gonna make the final decision. But I really truly think that it works best if you at least interview the people that you have put in charge of the smaller things, to find out what's the temperature. What are you thinking about so and so and so and so? And then if you made this decision for this long, why did you make this decision, and why did you not do such and such and such? And I'm sure the person will tell you, X, Y, and Z, and I'm sure it's going to make a lot of sense, especially if you got somebody who is a field supervisor. If I had a job title, that would probably be the field. I'd probably be like a field trainer, a field supervisor, whatever, which it don't mean nothing. And then you have my manager, and then you have like their manager, and so on and so forth. But I think it's always wise to take the temperature of the people around you, see what they have to say about it, and just remember, something that you may make a decision about and not thinking one way or the other, you just make a decision, and then you fly off and you like, hey, go do such and such and such and such. You never know what that does for your subordinates who are in leadership, because a lot of times you as the leader, let's say you're the leader of the whole entire organization. Well, if you make a mandate and it comes down, and one of your sub leaders or one of your managers that are underneath you have been saying no, 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 and then you say yes, guess what you just did? You just took all authorization and all authority away from that manager or that leader, because you wanted to flex your muscle, or you just wanted to be the boss that day. So take that in consideration. And like I said, hey, when you're in charge, you're in charge. But remember this: when things go south, and they often do, the people who are underneath you in your organization, they remember what you did to them. Just keep that in mind. And as they say, payback's a lot of people don't get to laugh at you, when they want to laugh. Or a lot of people don't get to get a chance to hurt you when they want to hurt you. But doggone it, you better believe, if you wrong somebody, or if they feel like you wronged them at any particular time, and they get a chance to stab you in your back, especially if you're not that great of a leader already, then beware. That's all I can say. Beware. And I'm just throwing this out there. This is not the situation here, because like I said, I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't personally care. Me personally, to me, it's just work. It's work. Work is work. Whether I'm cleaning the toilet, or cleaning the toilet line, or building a house, work is work. But for someone who is working directly with you, and somebody who is that middle management, you're only gonna get so many times that you get to step on their toes before they not only say ouch, but they set a trap for you. And trust me, middle management can get you. Okay, just because you're up here, that doesn't make you untouchable. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Just because you're up here, that does not make you untouchable. Because the folks that are here and here, they're your backbone in your organization. And the more that crap rolls downhill, right? Well, sometimes as it's going downhill, sometimes they pick it up and they fling it back up to the top. But when they fling it back up to the top, normally it's all of them flinging it, which means that little crap that you had rolling downhill, and you thought you crapped on somebody, you thought they crapped on somebody else and all that. Usually when they set up a leader, they set up a leader for the fall. Trust and believe. So anyway, I don't know who that helps today. Hopefully it helps you. And if it doesn't, maybe you know somebody who could be helped by that. And hey, just remember that the backbone of the organization are the people that work for you and with you. All right. So thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you. Absolutely adore you for being here. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit the like button. Make a comment. Let me know if you liked the video. Let me know if it was a piece of crap video. And like I said, I don't care. I read negative comments all the time. It used to bother me when I first put up the channel, but now I know it's just some unhappy, ungrateful people out there who just gonna make a negative comment no matter what you say. You can be like, hey, you, the person that's making crappy comments, I'm gonna give you like $200, for not making crappy comments, and they'll still make them. Why? Because they're unhappy. So, anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.